Bunch of beads hanging. Everywhere I go, I see beads. It's just like constant slip and slide here. All the wet ground, slick concrete, moss, wood. Oh, potholes. And I'm going down one way, the wrong direction again. So we need to get out of here. Let's take a right. All right. Dolphin. You know me, I can't freaking read word crap. St. Peter's or I want to skate, but I'm afraid I'm going to slide out again underneath me again. It's so slick here. I don't see what the name of that street is. Every time I want to take a left, it says right. Oh, here we go. Here's my next left. Oh, they were having a party in that courtyard. Okay. So Conti, C-O-N-T-I. That's what I'm on. This has got to be Bourbon. This is like the party street. So we're gonna go all the way down the end, come all the way back on that road. That seems to be the happening one. Oh, this one's really cool though. Look at this one. Oh, I could have gone around or stopped, but thank you. Oh, wow. It's like going back in time, but yet you got cars. It's crazy. They got some really cool art stores here though. Check out some of these art. This is amazing stuff. I'm not an art guy, but if I had money, I'd buy some of those. Here's some more. All kinds of cool shops here. Antique shops, art shops, lots of art shops, art galleries, candy stores, jewelry stores, toy stores, hotels, bars, restaurants. Oh, a very humongous hotel, that's new. Oh, it just goes right into downtown. Oh, we gotta keep going. I was gonna go over one and go back down Bourbon, but I gotta check this out. This goes into downtown, the new part. No, it's still old looking. Isn't it crazy? The ground's not even wet here. Like it didn't even rain this far. Whoop, doors. Oh, this is definitely 20th century now. Oh, look at those stairs. That would be fun. All right, now I imagine if I follow this back, it goes to Bourbon. Oh no. I think that's his, this says Caradella? Delit? I don't even know how to read these. Baron? Oh, and this is a one-way. Okay, we gotta get over and turn around now. Whew. It broke out into the sun here. And it is shining. Time to turn around. Yeah, this is definitely 20th century. Everything went from 3 to 4-story buildings to freaking skyscrapers. Oh, and this is a one-way again. I wonder if I can do a U-turn. Oh no, all these oncoming cars. Crap. I'm stuck in the one-way traffic. I just want to go right. Ah, another no fucking right turn. Here we go, here we go. Haha, I got a right-hand turn. Whoa, slow down to a stop. Oh, I'm such a tourist rookie. Good thing I got this thing, because man, if I was walking, I'd be lost all day. By the time I found out where I was going, it'd be the end of the day. All right, back on track. It's like you could see it going from 2000s, you know, 20th century to like 19th century, late 19th century to like early 19th century, all the way back to 1800. Oh, dude, this was made in the 1900s. Look at that. And the tracks were set there in the 18s. Isn't that crazy? Should probably join the walking scene here because I don't think cars can drive in there. This must be the main road. Look at this. It's dense all the way both ways. Oh, a little park in the center of it all. Church.
And I was worried where we are.
Is it always the same goes?
Oh, yes.
Let's have it in,
Didn't want to scare the horse. Wonder what makes Bourbon Street so popular. It's because there's all the naughty bars and everything over there. Because all these streets all kind of look like they'd be the same thing. Like they all could be party streets. They all look the same to me. But apparently this is a horse and carriage ride and a walking tour. And Bourbon Street is the area where you go to drink and check out naked women, apparently. Oh, I do not want to spook this guy.
That is found balcony. In the world, we call that a gallery. If it extends to the edge of the sidewalk, 45 pools, it's called a gallery. Balconies are what you see to past it.
All right. It pretty much reaches the end. And we come back. Just living right here. That's got to be crazy. Just like hanging out right here, living. Oh, you just like zigzag back down these roads. Go one way that way, one way this way, one way that way, back and forth. Wow, she looked like she was high as fuck. So these are like the residential roads too. These, I noticed these are all like inns mostly. And antique stores and, oh, costume store right there though. Lingerie store, masks. Another walking tour guy. And, yeah, okay, so now I can understand why Bourbon is the party street. Because these are like art gallery streets and stuff and antique stores and inns. And then Bourbon is all party, bar, jazz, freaking naughty joints. Some naughty stores on this one too. Woo! Oh, there's a marathon run going down this street. Time to exit this street.
Okay, guys, it's the day after New Orleans. I did New Orleans all yesterday and did all these footage of everywhere and tried going around doing everything before dark and a little bit after dark. This morning I thought, well, you know, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'm going to go out and ride before it gets too hot and get some of the waterfront and other places I didn't get. So I got dressed real quick, you know, because I had to be on the road by 10. So I got dressed real quick. I grabbed the unicycle. I just grabbed the camera and I hit the road. And I didn't realize that I forgot my gloves. And I'm going down because it's a 6-mile ride into town. And all of a sudden there's all this morning traffic, you know, people going to work and stuff. And there's a railroad, you know, tracks where it was all closed, and there was a line of vehicles with my bike lane all marked in green all along the whole side. And I slowed down from 35 down to about 20 and then moved over into the bike lane, you know, because I didn't, you know, I was going like almost 40, trying to get into town as fast as possible. So I was on the road because it's only a 35-mile-an-hour road. And oh, my neck is killing me. And there's this line of vehicles, but I see in the distance that the crossing thing is going up, and you know, there's no train there anymore, so traffic's going to start moving. So I kind of leaned forward to get going again because I was only going like 15, 20 along all these vehicles. And I thought, well, it's open, so I'm going to go. And I leaned forward, and all of a sudden, this truck, like 2 cars up, I mean, and this was like, happened like that. This truck just suddenly turns into my bike lane. And I went to go lean back to stop, but by the time I leaned back to slow down, I was already making contact with the front of the hood of this truck. And I just bent right over the front of his truck and smashed the hood of his vehicle, and my legs went up over my head. My neck is killing me. I just totally, my whole body just cranked on my head and twisted my whole body as I did this backflip over top of his hood, hitting my butt on the other side corner of his, you know, truck, the far corner where his light is, and freaking face planted the ground. That's when I realized I forgot my glove, and this is what happened to my hand. And I had all my other pads on, but even with my knee pads, I still got a bruise on my knee, and my ankle's hurting because it got smashed between my tire and his tire, and totally crunched the top of his hood. I mean, just totally smashed it down, because I just like smack, and then flew over top and smashed into the ground and slid a little bit. I don't think I was going more than maybe 23, 25, and I didn't have the camera going. And which doesn't matter because I grabbed a camera with a dead battery. Because after I got up, this guy was like totally apologetic. He was like, he came out of the truck with his like horror looking on his face, like, oh my God. And he actually said that. He's like, oh my God. He's like, are you okay? He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. It was like a last second decision. I went to go. I couldn't even get a word in. The guy was, he's like, oh my God, you want my insurance company? Should I call the ambulance? I was like, I looked at the guy. He's like on his way to work, and he's got this old pickup truck, and I just dented the fuck out of his hood. And I looked at the unicycle, I looked at myself, I moved around, and honestly, it was just my hand that hurt at that time. My foot hurt. Then I realized I actually hurt my hip, probably when I smashed into the side, and my neck is killing me now. That didn't come until like after everything else faded in. My neck, when I started turning my head to look at like the Garden District and stuff, that's when I've noticed my neck hurt. But after it all happened, I was like, no, it's all good. And he's like, I should have slowed down a little bit more. I just, you know, it was a bike lane. I thought I was good to go. You know, everybody was at a standstill. And he's like, yo, dude, da-da-da. And I was like, it's fine. Tapped my shoulder. I said, yeah, I'm good if you're good. Are you good? And he's like, I'm fine. I was like, all right, man. I was like, well, have a good day. And rode away. And when I looked over my shoulder, he's just still sitting in front of his car like, do I just leave? And I was like, I imagine it was like the most horrifying experience ever for him. He just watched somebody fly over his hood and smash into the ground. And not to mention my unicycle hit the front corner of his truck and then just kind of rolled along the front of his truck and then bounced down the street. But it's a tough little bastard. It's fine, actually. I was worried about the top case because I just replaced it, but it's barely even scuffed. And it didn't break the light. You know, so my rear light's still not broken, so that was good. And I just rode on, but then I went to go turn on the camera because I was like, honestly, man, I would have wished I would have had that on camera because I would have like watched that all the time and shown that to people and stuff. That would have been like, watch this, man. Bam! I would have put it in slow mo. But I didn't get it on camera because, you know, it was just a 6 mile stretch. I've done it already like 4 times, and or 3. This is like my 3rd time doing it. And there's nothing along it, you know, so it's just a way to get into all the cool stuff. And but then when I went to go turn on the camera, because I was like, well, if anything else happens, I want to get this on camera. So I went to go turn it on, and the battery was dead. And I'm already like 4.5 miles out, so I forgot my gloves, and I grabbed a dead camera. So I was like, oh man, and I was like, dude, I don't got time to go back. I was like, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to get more footage for you for New Orleans, like the waterfront and the museums and that big park and everything, which they were all amazing. They were really cool. I've never been to a saltwater river before. It looks like a river, but it's all salt water. It's really cool, and the parks are amazing. But then I had 2 other incidents where I almost got taken out. There was a truck unloading right in it's a 2-lane road, and I almost got hit by another car. And I was like, okay, dude, I can't go up on the shoulders because the walkways are so bad, and they're all like slippery and stuff. So I was like, on a unicycle, it's worse than riding on ice. It's like it's hard to keep the wheel underneath you. So and then over in the Garden District, I went into the cemetery because I couldn't do that yesterday. And when I went into the cemetery, it was really cool. You got to go check it out. And I didn't have the camera. I'm so sorry, guys, but man, I am hurting. My neck is, I got to put some ice on it and some Tiger Balm, and every time I have to turn my head to look around at traffic, it is killing me. Not to mention I can only use my fingers because my whole palm is just ate up. Got to remember to grab those gloves. But anyways, that was my morning experience in North Carolina. Sorry you couldn't see it. You would have loved that flying over the hood. It sucked, but that was really cool. It was a trip. When I hit it, I thought I was done. I thought, oh my God, please don't. I hope I don't end up in the hospital. But it actually wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm hurting, but it wasn't that bad. It was more of like a stunt thing, you know. Anyways, y'all, take it easy. See you next time. Bye.